afternoon and welcome to the Southern New Hampshire University Fieldhouse in Manchester for this afternoon's Division III State Championship. The number 2 Conant Orioles against the number 5 Campbell Cougars. Hi everybody, Pete Terrier along with our videographer John Casti. A matchup of two teams that have played twice so far this year, each team winning on the other's home court. Campbell went out to Jaffrey and took a 2-point margin back in January. Conant, not too long ago, returned the favor in a big way, a blowout win in Litchfield. Both teams impressive in their semifinal wins here. Campbell knocking off the number 1 seed Berlin, and Conant taking care of the number 3 seed in Newport. Devin Springfield, the big stud player for Conant, playing his last game. He is a senior. Max Gouveia, outstanding point guard, the senior for Campbell, one of the stars of the Cougars. Should be a lot of fun. We'll give you all the first half highlights, and then we'll come back a little halftime conversation, and then the second half highlights and all our post-game reaction as well. Right here, Campbell and Conant for the D3 Championship on nhsportspage.com. Of this D3 Championship game. O'Brien's out there with Carlson. O'Brien pulls up with a jump shot and buries it from a couple of steps away. Musco gets it to Gouveia. Dump pass for Radonis. Radonis off the window. Nice ditch from Gouveia. Here's O'Brien, left side, Carlson. Carlson brings it middle. Now right side, Carlin will try a 3, and he puts it in. O'Brien gets the pick from Hodgson. O'Brien left side, Carlin. Throw over on the left side. Carlson, nice take, baseline. Hangs it. Has it to the left side of the lane. Now Gouveia, top of the key. Bergeron fakes into the lane, puts it up and in. Lost the dribble. Springfield coming away with the steal. Up ahead to O'Brien, but restolen by Jake Morgan. Morgan throwing the outlet. It's picked off by LeBlanc to Springfield. Springfield strong to the hole. Left side, score, and the foul. Rebound LeBlanc. Up ahead, Springfield. Nice catch by Carlin to the bucket and the score. Junior is going to give Nick Friesen a little bit of a break. Inbounds pass right to Duquette. Carlin, right baseline. LeBlanc pass to Hodgson, out to Carlin. 6 seconds. Panagiotis, no stranger to the shot, and he buries it with 3 seconds. Gouveia spins into the lane, takes a pull-up jumper, a left-handed shot. Now got his own rebound, goes up strong. It's in, and the foul. Gouveia misses the free throw, so 20-8 is the score. And make it 22-8 is the right-hand side. Carlson, he'll take the 3 off the mark. Rebound tapped, another offensive rebound. O'Brien's 3. He hits it from the left. Seconds into the second period. Inbounds pass. Friesen with the drive and the finish. LeBlanc up to Carlin. Conant running like only they can do. Here's a nice move by Carlson across the lane, and it finds the ball loose but picked up by DiBenedetto. Here's Zach Bergeron's left side 3. No, Friesen offensive rebound and puts it back in. Right corner, Friesen. Steal by Carlin. Carlin just one man to beat, but he elects to passes it to Springfield. And the finish. He fouled. Got down crossover. DiBenedetto still with the dribble. Left side, Duquette. Duquette into the lane, pulls up. Banker is good. He's provided a lift off the bench and keeps going. He's got 4 points. 2.5 to go. 17-point lead for Conant. O'Brien trying to make it 20. Every time Campbell scores, Conant answers on the other end. Here's Gouveia, left baseline, lefty shot, rolls around by Carlson. Carlson cross-court pass, picked off. Duquette leaves it for Gouveia, back to Duquette, puts it up, a wild one, but it banks high off the glass and drops in. 34-20 at the half. Conant on top of Campbell. D3 Championship game here on nhsportspage.com. Entertaining first half. Conant, they can flat out score the basketball. 17 in the first. They had a 11-point lead, 17-6 after 1. They put 17 more up on the board in the second for Conant. They were up by 20 points at one point. It was 34-14. A 6-0 Campbell run late in the second quarter to make it more of a respectable margin. Just 14-point deficit at the break for Campbell. They've been getting some good work off their bench from Trevor Duquette. 6 points, 3 rebounds in only 5 minutes there in the first half. Gouveia next for high scoring mark with 5 points. No one else really doing a whole lot offensively. For Conant, it's Rob O'Brien, 10 points, 2 3-pointers. You got 8 from Kyle Carlin. He hit a couple of threes. Devin Springfield finished the half with only 5 points. Rebounding story, even 19 apiece, but both teams hitting the offensive glass. 11 offensive rebounds for Conant. Campbell has 9 offensive rebounds. Conant's shooting a lot of threes too. They've taken 17 of them, hit 5 in the first half. So the Orioles up by 14 at the break. We'll get to the second half highlights coming up, and then all our post-game reaction. Conant and Campbell in the D3 championship. Bergeron gets it away to Gouveia. Gouveia down the lane. Double pump move up and in. He's a finisher. Campbell. Gouveia with the ball. Gouveia down the lane. Lefty layup is good. And the foul. And backs it off. O'Brien middle of the floor. O'Brien down the lane. Left side. Right-handed finish. Breaks the 11-0 run. And 36-27. Hodgson passes it to Springfield in the lane, puts it up off the window, and the foul. Good ball movement by Conant. O'Brien got his pocket picked by Gouveia, back the other way, takes it to the hole. Chance to get within 9. Something that they haven't been able to do maybe since the end of the first quarter. Gouveia sinks the 3. Here's Springfield, left side, Carlin, now to LeBlanc, back to Carlin. Carlin drives right through the lane and finishes off the glass. Up by 7, but they've certainly been challenged more by Campbell than anybody else. O'Brien to the basket. On the left wing, or deeper, I should say. Carlson drives, finger roll up and in. What a move by Jake Carlson. Mars kicks it out, Bergeron. Bergeron spins in the lane, lefty shot, rattles around and drops in. On his side, finally Hodgson comes, back to Carlson. Nice take, strong on the right side, finishes off the window. Working that high post offense here. It's O'Brien to the basket and the finish. O'Brien pulls up from the 3-point stripe, no. Offensive rebound, Hodgson. And the foul, bucket and the foul. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is it. The official actually was calling a carry, but he said, forget about it, you're champions. 66-46 the final. Conant wins it, their 10th New Hampshire State Basketball Championship. He's got the net around his neck, it's a good feeling. Your championship mission accomplished, Devin Springfield.
Yes, sir. You know, it feels great. You know, we've been saying the whole season we're not going to really be happy until we're standing here right now, and it feels great.
Devin, you didn't have a typically Devin Springfield-like offensive game anyways, finishing with only 10 points, but you were great on the boards. You only took 7 shots in the game, and it just goes to show you that it's not a one-man team, obviously, at Conant, and you got a bunch of other guys who can do the job.
No, we knew a few other teams have came out and they tried to take me away. And, you know, we've absolutely killed them because we have 5 guys who can really play and who can really score the ball. So, to me, it's kind of stupid just taking me away because we have 4 other guys who can score just as well as me. So, I mean, they really stepped up. I can't say enough about them.
Let's talk about you capping your high school career with a championship. I mean, Conant's won 10 championships. You guys had a 5-in-a-row streak, basically, and now you finally got one of your own.
You know, it feels great. You know, we won the Christmas tournament, and we were like, that's only a pit stop. And then I got my 1,000th point, and we're like, that's only a pit stop. And then we finally got here to the main goal. And, you know, it just feels awesome.
And your crowd is awesome. I mean, that is a great performance by those guys coming over here. And you got the support over there, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, we were tweeting about it, Facebooking. But, you know, basically the whole town of Jaffrey was there. I mean, it was packed. I was very impressed. I can't say enough about our fans. They've been there all year for us.
Thanks, Devin. Appreciate the time.
No problem,
Congrats.
Man. No problem.
We got Jake Carlson here. He's got a net like Devin Springfield did, and he's got a pretty cool looking plaque there.
Yeah.
That's a state championship in D3.
Yeah, it's awesome to be able to take this. It's awesome to feel this great. Glad we were able to play hard the whole time, and not give up. Definitely.
I thought you were real big there in that third quarter. I mean, they made a run to get it within single digits, and then you started going to the basket and scoring. And I was talking to, people saying, look, Devin Springfield's got 10 points there, but you had 3 other starters in double figures, yourself with 12 and Kyle with 10 and Rob O'Brien with 21. So you guys have so many different weapons.
Yeah, it's good, to know that, if they're taking away, like they did, they took away Devin, they took away, they tried to take away Rob, and it's good that, we have other people, all of our 5 can score, and I just figured if they're taking away our scores, might as well go to the hole, if I don't, make the basket, maybe draw a foul. It's just, my shots weren't really falling, so I just figured I'd go to the hole.
What about Max Gouvet? I thought he played a tremendous game for them. He's really good.
Yeah, he was on my A team. I know Max very well. He's a really great player. He's quick. He's a true point guard, can shoot. He played a really good game. Much respect to him.
So you're moving on. You're graduating this year. Devin's going too. A couple of the other guys are going to be gone, but can they repeat next year with what they got coming back?
I think the biggest thing for us, at least this year, was just working hard. Playing 100% of the time. Sometimes we'll be up, by a big amount, but it's just, I think as long as they, play hard 100% of the time, with heart, they'll be able to take care of business.
All right, Jay, congratulations. Enjoy that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Coach Eric Saucier, victorious here, wins another championship with Conant. You guys have 10. How many do you have now, Coach?
I have 6.
So 6 championships, standing in the presence of greatness. One thing that I noticed about you tonight, you're usually a pretty mellow and straight-laced guy, but I saw you exhorting your awesome fans, during the game, just trying to get them going. I saw emotion in you tonight that I haven't seen before.
My players would disagree with you. They see a lot of emotion. I'm an emotional guy. I try to contain it here, but in practice and stuff, I'm not that tame. So
let's talk about the run that they made at you. You were up 20 in the second quarter. They came at you strong. They actually got it within single digits, and I think it was a 7-point game or whatever going into the fourth quarter, and you guys outpaced them by 13, 25-12 in that fourth quarter. Was it just a matter of you guys saying, all right, come on, we know what we need to do, we've worked so hard, let's go out and do it?
Well, in the start of that fourth quarter, I challenged them. I said, they outplayed you in the third quarter. I said, they played a lot harder than you did. You got to come out and play harder this quarter, and let's try attacking the rim. You've made some jumpers, you missed some in the third quarter. Let's attack the rim. I go, it's there, you're just not taking that extra dribble, and you're letting them dictate you. Don't let them dictate you, dictate them, and get to the rim. And I thought we did a great job of that in the fourth quarter.
Here's a stat that I don't know if you're aware of, but you probably instructed them. First half, 17 three-pointers attempted by you guys. You made 5. Second half, you attempted only 2. I'm assuming that was by design?
Yes, and that's been the routine all year. I give them a chance. Like Summersworth, we made some shots, and that was good. But I give them a chance to play a little bit, and then at halftime, we have a little talk, and we say, hey, let's try attacking the rim because we've done it all year. And it made a huge difference in the second half because we knew they were going to make a run. Max has a whole bunch of heart. I got all the he just plays hard all the time. I got so much respect for him and for Jacob and for Nick and that whole team. We knew they were going to make runs. We just had to, we faced adversity, and I thought we did a good job of handling it well.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for your cooperation this year. We really appreciate it. Enjoy this.
Yeah, I will.
Even though it's number 6, you probably still enjoy it as much as the first one.
Oh yeah, every group is different. You got to enjoy them because they don't come. They're hard. Everybody says they think we just roll the balls out, but this will be the first night I actually get some sleep. I don't have to think about games or anything like that at all. I'll actually sleep tonight, so that's the nice part about it.
Unfortunately, you lose an hour because we got to set the clock forward.
That's all right, though. That's fine. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I don't have to think tonight. So.
All right, Coach. Thanks so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
66-46 was the final. Conant beating Campbell for their 10th championship in school history. 6 under head coach Eric Saucier, and it was a 20-point final score. But it wasn't a 20-point game. Conant really blew this thing open, as I said earlier, in the fourth quarter. Just a 7-point game at the end of 3. And Conant did what they had to do. They started attacking the basket, and they ended up winning this basketball game. Some of the numbers for you. Rob O'Brien finishes his high score with 21 points. You had Devin Springfield and Kyle Carlin with 10 apiece. Springfield also had 9 rebounds in the game. And then Jake Carlson, 12 points, 7 boards. Great job on the offensive glass by Conant. 17 offensive rebounds of their 36. So basically half of their rebounds were offensive rebounds. For Campbell, Max Gouveia, tremendous effort. 19 points on 7 of 13 shooting. Didn't really get a whole lot of help offensively from anybody else. Zach Bergeron, 6 points, 10 rebounds, and then Trevor Duquette had 6 points, 6 boards off the bench in just 10 minutes of action. So other than that, everybody was held down. Campbell only being able to shoot 39% for the game. Conant shooting it at 44%. They did just enough. And Conant champions once again in Division 3, one final time in D3. I'm Pete Terrier with our videographer John Cassidy. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage on NHSportsPage.com.